everyone. Thank you for watching the Ambitious Ayumi channel. Today I am back with my grocery store tours. The grocery store I am touring today is a local chain called Papaya Fruit and Vegetable Market, which I kind of featured in my previous video on produce shopping tips. I didn't get to show the rest of the store and all the cool finds, so let's take a look on what we missed last time. It may not be known by people in other states, but Michigan has a large Middle Eastern and Muslim population, and this store has a lot of specialty items that cater those population, along with the fruits and vegetables that they showed in the previous video. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Right when you walk in, it's the produce area, which I like the most about this store. They have very fresh produce and great price, like how they have fruit and vegetable in their store name. They have vegetables that we are familiar with, like tomato and cucumbers, but also unique items like this fresh raw almonds and fresh pistachios. I didn't know that you can eat fresh pistachios like this, so this was a very cool find. The staff at the store told me that this is a very special delicacy that you can only find a few weeks in the year. So in case anyone is curious, I bought some, so here's how it looks like. It looks like a tiny mango kind of, with the way the color is and the shape. And you just peel the soft fruit part. Oops, I dropped it. Well, going back, you can crack the shell like a regular pistachio, but the inside, the kernel, is much more plump because it's not dried. The texture is crunchy, but more like a vegetable type of crunch, not a roasted nut crunch, and the flavor is more mild. I'm very glad that I got to try it, and I'm looking forward for next year's season too. They also had beautiful fresh figs and fresh dates too. I've never seen these at any other stores, so this is a great find. Along the line of delicacies, they have a lot of frozen desserts, which also are something that I've never seen at other local grocery stores, like these kunafes and the kunafe dough, and also these ice creams in special flavor. And they also had this, it's the spinach pie, and they even have phyllo dough. I would never be able to make phyllo dough at home, so this is super neat. Another thing in the freezer area that represents Middle Eastern cuisine that I found are these. They have a lot of beans, fava beans, broad beans, and even chickpeas in the frozen area. And this is a good segue to the next area that I checked. Can you see all these cans? These are all canned beans. And it does make sense because hummus is from the Middle Eastern cuisine. This is all canned of chickpeas and other beans, and also baba ganoush. But I did check the price, and quite honestly, the price is actually better at Kroger and Meijer. But they do look like they are imported brands, so maybe they taste better. I also found this jumbo can that I thought it was a little funny. Moving down the pantry area, I think this is another thing that's popular in Middle Eastern country, which is honey. They have a huge variety, and they even have honeycombs. The price is much better than those on Amazon, so this is great if you're trying to cut back on sugar or if you like natural sweetener like honey. Along the line of pantry items, I found these. Is this a European thing that they have shelf-stable cheese? If you've ever had any of these, please let me know how it is. I'm very curious. It said cream cheese and cheddar flavor. And here's how it looks like. But yeah, it's very interesting because I've never seen anything like this in American grocery stores. So I had to check out their dairy area right after that. And here's how it looks like. It is unbelievable. Look at all these cheeses. Compared to other grocery stores, the variety of cheeses at this store is more of the fresh cheese type, where other stores are more of the hard European or American type cheeses, such as Parmesan and cheddar. There's feta, Syrian cheese, uniquely braided string cheese, and sliced cheese, even canned cheese. They even have a lot of other dairy products such as the lebni, which is like the sour cream of Middle Eastern country, and the kaymak cream, which is like a clotted cream in European countries. This reminds me of the breakfast I had in Turkey, which always had a variety of cheeses. Moving on to the next area, which is meat. Meat is popular in any cuisine, but it is especially important for Middle Eastern cultures because a lot of the people are Muslim and only halal meat is allowed in Islamic culture. So it's very cool that this store carries a variety of halal meat items like this. This is like a spam, but it's made in halal meat, so it's chicken or beef or turkey. And also these. I found some halal beef jerky and some meat sticks. They even have halal bacon and some hot dogs and pastrami type meat. Very cool. And then in the meat counter, they also carry a lot of variety of unique cut meat. But what caught my eyes are these. They have a deli counter that slices halal type deli meat. I'm sure this will come in handy for not just kids' lunch, but if you want to make a charcuterie board or even pizza. They had some beef pepperonis in the deli counter, so you can get some big pepperoni slices. It's very cool that they have something for everyone in the neighborhood. Speaking about something for everyone, I found these. I think these are like a non-alcoholic beer. So with the halal meat pizza, everyone can party together. Woo! Now we are nearing the end of the tour, but I have to show this part because this is my husband's favorite. It's the bakery aisle. They have their own bakery in the store, and although I've never seen them operating when I am in the store, they have bread and some pastries that are baked fresh daily. My husband's favorite is this cheese one that looks like a flatbread with some Middle Eastern cheese baked on top of it. The price is very affordable too, so what a treat. We sometimes buy it and freeze it so that we can eat later. And the last part is the bulk bin area. They have a whole wall of just bulk bins of grains, seeds, nuts, flour, beans, spices, all sorts of things that makes me want to try every single one of them. And in fact, you can, because you can just buy just a tiny bit and try it before you commit to buy a big one. That's the beauty of the bulk bin area, and I love it. And that's a wrap of today's video. How did you think of the Middle Eastern grocery store tour? If you have any recommendations from Middle Eastern grocery stores, please let me know in the comment box below. And if you have any other contents that you suggest, I would be curious to hear that too. Thank you again for watching, and if you liked today's video, please hit the like and subscribe. And as always, keep on saving, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.